Video, we're going to take a look at an example search on Instagram and see what sort of things we can find. So in order to search on Instagram, you go to this magnifying glass section of Instagram, and when you click on it, you see all sorts of different things, videos I may like, and then there's a list of stories. I'm going to talk about stories later. So Instagram first, even before you start searching, shows you stuff you may be interested in. But then we want to search for particular hashtags, and I'm going to start with a hashtag, put a price on it, because that's pretty specific to that NGO that we talked about in the video. So then we're going to go to the search box and start putting the keyword in there, and you can get results based on the top performing accounts or hashtags. You can look for people, and also you can look for tags and places. We're interested in tags, so we click on put a price on it, and there's top posts shown on the top and most recent on the bottom. And the top posts usually are posts that have had a lot of interaction, and it's usually from influencers. So you see this account, I'm Nikki Reed. She's an influencer, and she took part in the movie Years of Living Dangerously. So and she's involved in the put a price on it campaign quite a lot. And that's an initiative that would put a price on carbon. So it is basically, it tests our ability to find influences, and there she is. So usually posts that show a lot of interaction shows up on the top. So each and every one of these is from her. So she's an influencer in that regard. And then there's also the most recent ones. There is usually this is the most recent posts that have had the most amount of interaction. So this is another person who is involved in this organization, the Years of Living Dangerously, and putting a price on carbon. So again, you can find influencers pretty easily using the right hashtags. And then you can go down and keep looking and find accounts that you may want to follow. This person doesn't have a lot of followers, or maybe not the right kind for us. So we keep looking and to see if we can find one that would suit. So here the account for putting a price on it, there's actually an account with that name. That's another organization that is related to that non-government organization that I talked about. So let's try a different hashtag. This time we're going to try Act on Climate. This is another hashtag that is used pretty much by our target audience. First of all, when you do this, sometimes you get related hashtags on the very top that otherwise you might not have thought of. So that's great. I would take a note of those and remember to search them later on. So again, we have, here's an organization, League of Conservation Voters, and you can bet that followers of this account would fall into our demographic. So that's an account that we would follow. And let's see what else we can find. This is Green Initiative, Planet Earth. This is funny. Tarzan is trying to go right on his rope, but there's so much tree cutting that he ends up on a desert. That's pretty funny. So that's another account. It's a Green Initiative. It's another organization whose followers would probably fall under our category. Let's see. We can also look for people using a particular keyword, and Act on Climate is a good one, and there's a number of them that have that name on it. So There's another one, a specific account about Act on Climate. And then we can also scroll down and see what other variations of Act on Climate people have used, and we can try those too. Sometimes you don't get what you want in the first time that you do, so you might want to use the variations of that hashtag in order to find what you're looking for.